Symmetra's a character I've always had a complicated relationship with. In the console days, she was the bane of my existence. Her turrets slowed you down and they were impossible to break. Now, for all of us on PC, a turret behind us isn't an issue. It's literally just as simple as BAM! And it's gone. But in console, it goes a little something more like this. This disdain for her on console translates to me basically never playing her. It took like 5 seasons before I brought her past level 1 in the hero progression system, and that's only because I played her in Overwatch Classic, since if you didn't know, Sim worked very differently back in the day. Her old kit made her a non-healing support, one who would hand her team shields, essentially giving them more HP for free. Additionally, she could place turrets. Her ultimate would spawn a teleporter that her team could use to take from spawn. And that's the main reason I played her, because... Her primary fire actually used to automatically lock into enemies, making her a popular pick for less able players. It was a way for them to play Overwatch and enjoy it despite their handicaps. However, her placement in the game wasn't very satisfactory to Blizzard. She would be changed many times. At one point, she became the only hero to ever have 2 ults, where instead of just placing her TP, she could offer placing a shield generator instead. Eventually, Sim would be taken out of the support role, her autolock would be removed somewhere along the line, and both ultimates were removed in favor of a new one. Being a Sim player is being suffering. At any given time, you gotta fear that Blizzard might rework your character again. And you know what? Now I can relate. But while at least Sombra kept the general idea of her kit throughout every single change, Symettra was literally a different character between then and now. Even her one consistent ability, her turrets, were constantly being touched and tweaked. Sometimes you can melee a kill, others you can't. Sometimes you can send them flying, others nope. How many turrets you can place is literally dependent on how Blizzard felt that day. This is extra ironic with a hero who has the character trait of perfectionist. But that's the past. What is Sim now? What is her primary now? It's a beam. A straight line that deals peanuts per damage. However, if you shoot at someone for long enough, it'll charge up, all the way up to level 3, where it's actually pretty menacing. Sim can genuinely melt an unprepared team if they don't keep her in check. The problem is how long it takes to get there. If you get trapped in a 1v1, you may as well wave a pretty white flag, cause Sim, she does not win an even 1v1. However, when backed by her team, she can scare the enemy tanks quite well, since their hitboxes are just perfect for charging up, especially since when facing shield health, Sim actually regenerates ammo. So for example, if you shoot out a Ryan shield, you are actively rewarded. And this can turn other heroes who have lots of shield HP, such as Sigma, into walking ammo packs. Now that's not the only part of her gun, Sim actually has a secondary attack. Keeping in theme, she charges up a bolt that deals a fair amount of damage. It's kinda slow, but oh boy, it's so fun to hit. Maybe I'm just a sick bastard, but I find so much more joy in using her secondary than I do her primary. The idea that each shot has to count since I gotta charge it up first, and the fact that I can hit anyone from any range, as long as I can hit them. Well, let's just say when I do hit my shots. Oh my lord, the dopamine I feel is unmatched.
What the fuck?
For the most part. Check out this clip right here. I sneak up on an Ashe. If I just use my regular beam on her, I'd be found out immediately. So I do 2 charge attacks instead. I try to finish her off by melting her, but she pushes me away. What will I do now? I hit the shot, baby! Okay, it does help that the hitbox is kinda massive, but that doesn't stop it from feeling satisfying. Watch this Hanzo as to hit a single headshot on me. Meanwhile, I gotta stay away for a bit, charge up, jump out, then in a split second, calculate where he'll be by the time my bolt gets to him. But yet, I do this 4 times and drop him before he manages to roll 7s for his elusive headshot. I mean, why would I use this kind of boring low beam when I can just fuck people up in my projectile? It helps I'm a Venture main, so some of these shots just come naturally to me. As a quick aside, I'd like to hit 3K before the end of this year. I know this little advert is a little annoying, but it seriously helps me to click that button. Most of my free time is spent on YouTube, and hitting that button only serves to make me want to continue that. And in the days after this video comes out, I'll be streaming the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Open Network test at 2 PM PST. More information can be found on my Discord. All links can be found in the description below. Now getting back to Symettra, ironically, the one and only part of her kit I don't care about is her turrets. You know, the one and only thing to stay consistent with her kit. With Torbjorn, protecting this baby feels like your job. When your turret goes down, you feel hurt! With Symettra, every single turret is a red-headed stepchild. They have no input on how long they live or how well they do. The turrets just don't do much. Well, they do, but they don't feel like it. And how you feel about a character is really important. When my turret gets a kill on Symettra, I go, oh shit, I guess I do have one of those, huh? Meanwhile, as Torment, a party is getting thrown if my turret so much as pushes someone away. Sims turrets do not feel fun to use. They're useful, yes, but I have to constantly remind myself, oh shit, right, I can do that, huh? But okay, what is Sim's other ability? What keeps people on this character? Well, it's a very simple one. All it is a teleporter. But, oh my goodness, does it offer so much that this character desperately needs. So, to best emphasize how much I enjoy this ability, I record this video by making clips. I, of course, organize these clips so I can make this video much easier to edit. Of course, a small section of them couldn't fit into any category, but if you take those categorized clips, added them all up, you'd find that more than 50% of them are teleporter clips. But why is this? Well, simply put, it's fun. The ability to, at any moment, at any time, go from one side of the map to the other, and then go back immediately, taking just yourself, your team, even sending your turrets, it's fucking fun. And there's so much thought involved. If you know you're gonna get dived, you can place a TP early for right when you do. Dropping out the high ground becomes a free action, since you can just get back up. You can be in 2 places at once. Seriously, take this clip right here. The enemy team thinks I'm here, then suddenly I'm dropping the Ana in the backline. In a flash, I'm back to kill the Mercy. Or in this clip, I literally just play Ring Around the Rosie with these guys. Stalling a point we've ultimately lost way longer than should have been allowed. And right here, I jump in, destroy the Immortality Field, drop their Zarya, and take out their BAP right before I go back to my safety corner. Of course, that's not all. Right here, Grace places her TP at the start of a match, letting us take it and drop the entire enemy team within seconds. Now, her perks leave much to be desired. Almost every game, I got further TP and shield battery, since the other perks just weren't that great. Sure, the range helped like once in the 4 or so games I used it, but not a whole lot. And the quad turrets, while funny, are only good on very specific maps. So hopefully her perks will be changed to be better in Season 8. Oh, so I lost out on my range TP perk for a flat range buff, which I won't need much anyways since I'm fucking Symettra. Also, I guess I can swap out my TP, her fun ability, for a stupid fucking shield. Well, thank God I did this video now and not right now when this video releases, I guess. Alright, let's talk about her ultimate, Photon Barrier. So, how does the most underwhelming ultimates in the game actually end up being one of the most powerful? Like, you hear, you spawn a big fuck-off shield. That's your special power. And you just think, really? Not some powerful stun or even a way to kill the enemy team, just a shield? But oh boy, this shield can do some intense shit. Sim's wall ends up winning almost every fight I use it in. There's hardly ever a time I feel like I wasted it. You can use it so the enemy tank doesn't get any healing once they push up. It can basically negate some strong abilities like Bastion's turret form. Hell, it may as well make your whole damn team invincible if you use it right. In this clip, I use my shield while the enemy team only has 24 more seconds before overtime. But the second they see my shield go up, they just give up and wait it out. Now, this sounds great. All of it does. So, what's with the thumbnail? What's with the title? Well, Sim? Okay, just watch this clip and see. Alright, hey guys, who wants to go up to the top point with Symetra's teleporter?
Oh, me.
Alright, let's go!
Kiriko, or should I swap Kiriko?
Oh. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I wonder why she can't do it.
That's a really good question, Camden! Sim is broken. Again, the hero known for being a perfectionist is also the most consistently broken one. Why can I not place TP in spawn rooms? Like, it would just be a positive change all around. Life Reaper can bring anyone up on this spawn in King's Row, so why can't Symettra? Oh, and another thing about TP, and this one really grinds my gears. You don't get told when it's gonna break. So sometimes you try and do something, and then all of a sudden...
I'm a guy. Thank you, forever.
Why is it there's something in the middle of my screen telling me how long I have? Yes, I know it breaks 1 second before the cooldown comes back. But did you really have to make it so I have to consistently look back at my cooldown to know if it's gonna break or not? Ramattra has an indicator of when his shield's gonna break. So does every other hero have an indicator where it would make sense. Would it really be so hard to just give Sim this? Oh, but the nail in the coffin. So you know by now the parts of her kit that I like are secondary in TP, but I don't even like using TP because... So, the placement hitbox is so janky it actually made me hate this character. This could be a result of my crosshair actually, because the ring and dot crosshair gets rid of the ring. As you can see, I don't use the dot part of it, because rings are my friends and dots are my worst enemy. But don't worry, I can just set my crosshair to my ever-hated dot and just change it to a ring dot. Except now it's super tiny. And also, why does it get rid of my fucking ring in the first place? In this clip here, I try and place it on high ground. It goes on the fucking cart. I tested, and yes, she can place it there, but only if you have the stupidest amount of precision. So many times I'll make a tiny movement right before I place my TP, but that's enough to make it go right in front of me. Even though my crosshair was way closer to where I wanted to go. Seriously, I like 2 parts of this character's kit and half of them are broken. I don't know how Doomfist mains deal with all of their bugs, but at least he's fun in the first place. How Sim players say Sane will only have a one fun ability and it just being fucked, I'll never understand. All of these stupid things I encountered with using this ability made me give up on her. Her kit already isn't that great to begin with, let alone fun, but the few parts that do shine of her kit have very gross spots on them. So why would I even bother trying? I don't want to end this video on a negative note, so why don't we go through a few of my funnier clips here. I got a lot of them and likely still haven't featured most of them, so let's just look at some of the funny ones. Right here, me and Cameron try and combo with a Wooyoung ult. And it goes!
I vote, where?
Do it, give it to me, No, don't give it to me now. Yeah, here's a small little montage of some of the best shots I hit.
What happened? Made them waste ults.
Yo!
Yeah, but I got rinsed.
I'm so fucking sick.
I got...
Oh, hi, Bab.
I'm awesome!
Hi, Bab.
Here's just a funny one where I'm texting someone and suddenly... Oh, god damn.
They have a Tracer, a Juno, and a Rhine. They no longer have a Rhine.
This clip has me screaming for heals to Grace. And, well... Grace, heal me. Grace. Grace, heal me.
Really? Wow. Who do you think I was, the Juno or the Kiriko?
The Venture! I knew you were Venture, but I still fucking asked. And finally, here are some clips of very tunnel-visioned enemies.
When back online, players were still a little miffed that the definitive edition still wasn't accessible, shut down for almost a week, giving no updates to the masses who were pleading for some kind of sanity. Thousands of players started demanding refunds, and at this wax paper could be filled with chips.
Did that child just disappear? And yeah, that's the video, I guess. How do I transition to the outro? I'd like to thank Napius, Leviathan, and Keiko for supporting me on Patreon. If you want to join them, you can support me for as low as $1 a month, and you'll get access to nearly 5 hours of exclusive content over there.